Definitely with a physical team like LSU, we feel like the bye week helps some of our banged up guys recover, in preparation for this week, so the bye week can come at a better time for us.
Last time you guys came off the bye week, though, you went with Ole Miss and watched you run the game. Nick Saban discussed ways you guys can maybe correct some mistakes you made coming off the bye week. Do you think maybe looking back, there were some things that you could do differently now?
Yes, I feel like there's always things you can do differently, but we did look back at what we did that bye week against Ole Miss, and we're seeing what we could have done to fix it and correct it, and for this bye week and get ready for LSU. So there was definitely some things we had to look back on.
What were some of those things specifically?
I'll probably just say mental focus. It takes a lot of mental focus to go out there and practice with the same intensity, even though you're not going to play the game that Saturday. So I think that's one thing we're really going to try to focus on this spot. We did focus on that spot, and we're trying to maintain that mental intensity this week.
You know about the atmosphere there. Baton Rouge gets talked about quite a bit. Is that I know minimizing distraction is something everyone is big on, but is it something that's in your mind in some ways going into an environment like this where you know it's going to be about as hostile as it gets?
Well, you definitely think about it. You hear the stories about it. I mean, coach put so much pressure on us in practice. We feel like we can do it in practice. We can go into the game and perform. So we're really not focused on that because we feel it's about what we do. We really don't think the crowd's going to have an effect on us because if we execute to our ability, it's not going to make a difference. So we're just going to go out there, do what we can, communicate well, run to the ball, fly to the ball, and just have great mental intensity.
There's been so much talk about rankings. I know fans get caught up in that. I know you guys say you don't get caught up in it. But the fact that you do control your own destiny, does that make it easier just to ignore all that stuff? Because if you went out and beat the teams you're supposed to, and they're ranked higher than you.
It's definitely a great feeling knowing that we control our own destiny. But we're really not worried about the playoffs right now. We're really just focused on taking it one game at a time. Because if we look ahead and lose a game, it's not going to make a difference anymore. So we're really just putting all our effort and focus towards LSU to get ready for LSU this week.
Talk about the physicality that they play with. They've got a great offensive line. Fournette's running really well. Talk about the physicality they'll bring to the table Saturday.
They're definitely a physical bunch up front. They play similar to our playing style. And as a defense, especially defense line, we look forward to getting like that smash mouth football. So we're excited for the opportunity to play against LSU team, a team that likes to run the ball. It's physical up front.
You guys are both in the top 5 in the country in points allowed. Is that one of those things where you can kind of maybe, is it even possible to see a kind of defensive battle coming in some ways, knowing that you got two defenses that are just stingy in terms of giving up points? That's something you look forward to?
I want to say something we look forward to. I want to offer the score every time we get the ball. But, it's definitely something that could happen. LSU has a great defense. They're very physical. Like I said, they're really similar to us. So as a team, we're just excited for the opportunity to get to play them in Death Valley, especially some of the young guys who've never been there, me, myself included. So we're just all excited. We're just ready to practice.
How much have you seen of the running back Fournette?
I watched a lot of film with the ball. He's an impressive back, physical back. He's going to run with more confidence as the weeks progress. So we're definitely going to have to work on, rapid tackling, 11 has to the ball, pursuit.
What has been the key to the front four getting more sacks? Schematically or figuring it out?
I feel like we've been playing better as we get more confidence. We have a lot of young guys on the defensive line, so at the beginning of the season, I don't know if we had the confidence that we have. So each week we're just getting more and more confident, more trust in the system. So I really think that's the biggest part.
Anything else? All right.